On a bright, fresh morning in May 1958, we set off from Ballycastle bus station on our journey. A day's shopping in Dublin. What could be better for 4 teenagers from the north, none of whom had travelled further than Belfast in their lives? We were primped and preened and dressed in our finest cotton dresses with layers of net petticoats. Nylon stockings held in place with suspender belts. High-heeled shoes completed our outfits. Our bouffant hairstyles, held rigidly in place with clouds of hairspray, framed our flushed cheeks and bright, excited eyes. We changed from bus to train at Ballymoney and again at Belfast on our way to Dublin. We alighted from the train at Dublin and were carried along with the rushing crowd out of the station. We joined the hustle and bustle of city people and made our way to the city centre. We walked the length of O'Connell Street, not quite sure where we were going, jostling and pushing our way past determined shoppers laden down with expensive-looking carrier bags. We didn't have much money to spend, so could only look in awe and envy at the beautiful clothes in Brown Thomas's shop windows before moving down market to C&A's and other bargain basement stores to do our shopping for cheap clothes and jewellery. As the day wore on, exhaustion began to set in. Our steps lost their bounce and sweat glistened on our cheeks as the hot sun, mixed with the petrol fumes and the noise of the traffic and the raucous shouts of the street traders, all took their toll. I was wearing my green winkle-picker shoes with the pointy high heels, which at this time had become instruments of torture. Big red watery blisters had appeared on both my heels, and each step on the hot, hard pavement was agony. My toes felt as if they were in a vice grip as the winkle-pickers took their revenge. Spurred on by the wonderful aroma of coffee from Bewley's and the urgent need to find somewhere to sit down, we headed to the coffee shop. Oh, the relief as I sank into a soft leather seat and gingerly extracted my mutilated feet out of the offending shoes under the cover of the table. I luxuriated in the cold of the tiled floor as it seeped through my nylon feet and numbed the pain. We relaxed there with our coffees and cake for as long as we reasonably could, watching the world go by and soaking up the city atmosphere. Finally, it was time to get back to the station for our train home. My shoes went into a plastic bag, and I made the return journey through the hot, dusty streets in my stocking soles, much to the amusement of my companions. We arrived home safely and in good spirits, buoyed up by this first taste of freedom in our teenage world, and ready to plan our next excursion, albeit with more suitable footwear.